Hey, Blue. Guess what? No, I want you to guess. And guess what? There is a Tamaya-sized package on the front porch. Whoa! Dang it. You want me to let you down? Okay, let's go. Here we go. Are you excited? Look at that! Whoa, you are excited. Well, do you want to guess what? I got something else for you. It's a tow rope. Oh, there goes my keys. Yeah. Let's put it on. Let's see here. There we go. All right, come on over here. Let's get it in here. All right. All right, you got it? Good job. Oh, there it goes. There we go. All right, you got it? You can do it! You can do it! Oh. Should we try the back? Should we try the back? Okay. Got it. Oh, yeah. Whoa! Oh my gosh, Blue, guess what it is? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Nice. Oh. Are you happy? Yeah, you are. That's cool. Okay, you let it go? You giving it a hug? Right on. Look at that. Hey everybody, welcome to Derek's AZRC. I am Derek and summer is coming. This is going to be for my brother-in-law. He doesn't know about it yet and I am super excited about this. It's going to be built just like the lunchbox in the scenario that it's going to have the same motor and speed control and radio. So let's start with the radio. It's a Dumbo RC radio that Kevin Tabbitt recommends. A lot of other people recommend it too. It's a solid radio. I love it to death. The receiver even, I believe, has a gyro in it and everything. The servo I bought off of Amazon. I buy these in bulk. I love them. They're strong. We're going to be putting in a Surpass brushless speed control and motor. This is a 4300 kV motor. That bad boy's going to be fast. All right. I got waterproof, another Traxxas waterproof receiver tray. Hopefully I can fit this in that frame. I've never had a Blackfoot before, so this is going to be my first time ever putting one together, and this is going to be my first time making one work with all this stuff. It'll be fun. I'm pretty sure it'll work out. I can make this fit somewhere. I'm pretty sure. All right. It's going to have Fast Freddy's bearings in it, of course. I looked up online to find the shock size, and I ordered these oil-filled shocks right here. And the number one important item that makes this build possible is the MIP ball diff. I've talked about it in another video, but this guy is plagued with a really crappy rear end. This is the master hop-up for that truck. This is like 70 bucks. I thought I ordered a third-party one because I couldn't find the MIP one on any site. Then later I found that you could probably find some on eBay. But I was surprised ordering it through Amazon. It was the same price as the MIP, but it just had a third-party name next to it. But sure enough, it is the MIP ball diff kit. You've seen this on Ampro Engineering. You've seen this on Mateo's RC Movies. You've seen this on a lot of other people's stuff. I've even heard of people putting this MIP rear end in the front and rear of some of the buggies, possibly. That's got to be expensive. Anyways, I'm super excited about this. I get to put one together myself. I've wanted to ever since watching them put one together in the video. It's just, they make it look so good, and I want to swing at it. So here we go. Let's see, with the color scheme, which is dull red, maroon, olive drab, semi-gloss black, German gray that I used on another build, and to top it off, I've got this flat clear to go over the top of it all to protect it. I also have what I watched on Scale Builders Guild on his Cyberpunk 2077 build of the semi-truck or whatever. He had these pins right here are like a so they are MIG oil brushers, and they come out like an eyeliner. It looks like an eyeliner right there, and you dab in different dots and different spots on all of them, and then so it staggers all the different colors, and then you brush it in quickly and make it so that it gives it a nice patina. Or I'm gonna try to swing at some blaster marks across the body. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do on the grill. I might make the grill red like the nose, or it might have I'm sorry that I'm probably going to ruin the chrome grill on it. I got to get rid of the chrome on this thing because there's not much, unless I could change it to the gunmetal gray kind of stuff. I'm gonna keep the rims yellow. This motor's orange. It definitely helps with the accents of the colors. Let's see what else. I might make a little skid plate just because I love making skid plates. And I'm really excited about this. I'm not going to go with a light kit or anything like that. I haven't started doing that stuff. I haven't developed to that level yet. Well, with that, anyways, I'm going to try to set everything else out. I'm going to take my time. This is my first Blackfoot build, like I said earlier, and I'm going to set all the stuff out. I finally have a nice work area. Back here, I'm going to set up all the stuff. I'm going to beef up the steering with, aluminum tubing over the top of it to make it look super sassy. And I also got, just today, I'll unplug it right now. All right, this, I spent extra money on this right here, but it is a Bosch. Oh, here, let's put this up like this. There we go. It's a Bosch electric screwdriver. I just saw a really cool Bosch commercial today too. Like a Bosch. Anyway, it's very nice. It feels good to the touch. Yeah, you turn the. So it's pressure. So when you press it in, when you press it in, it starts screwing. You can adjust the torque so it doesn't do too much, or I can just use the power button to screw, and I can. Oh man, it feels so good. It's not like super long. Like I wanted a Makita one, but the Makita one would have been like this long, and I didn't want that. I want something nice. And I've had Bosches before for doing finish work with my air conditioning stuff. There was this one house that I worked in. It was the house that Harold and Maude was filmed in, and I did all the grills. They were all like bronze and super. I had to get special screws for them and all this different stuff, and sand them and then make them patinaed. And you had to do, everything had to be done with white gloves for the finished jobs on that house. And my little Bosch at that time came in and did the job just right. Didn't strip out the screws. It was just the right RPM to get that finished touch. And so I'm looking to add that touch to my builds, and I'm really super excited about this, that it came. I'm going to get to start using it today or tomorrow. With that, we will go ahead and get started. Here we go. Oh. Okay, so it's been almost 3 weeks since that last shot. I have been working on the garage non-stop and getting some other footage in there too, but the main bulk of the time I was working on the garage. I am finally getting back to the Blackfoot build. I do want to touch base on something that was happening the last time when I was building, and that was I was expecting a very smooth. I set everything aside, and I was going to take time for the MIP rear end, but I ran into a bunch of issues. Not a bunch of issues. There was this is my first Blackfoot build, so there is the screws in this pack that look so alike, but I think I need to learn that Tamiya will discolor the screws a little bit, or they'll use a different kind of material if they want you to know which ones are for the front or which ones are for the back. I found that with the Kong head, because the Kong head had 6 wheels, and each of those has a drive cup off of each, coming out of the transmission, and there was 4 drive cups that were a certain color, or like a chrome, and then there was 2 that were like a nickel, like almost a gunmetal finish, and I didn't understand the difference. And I found out later that those 2 different, the one set was meant for the front. So being that said, let's jump over here real quick. I'm gonna spin the camera over. Okay, so we are looking at the Blackfoot build. There's a couple things I did. Right here, you can see right here I added extra long braces. I was trying to copy the Ampro engineering hub where they raised this bar, so that way there wasn't so much bump steer. So that's what happens if you look at these wheels right here. I mean, the axles, they spin forward, so I got rid of as much as I could of that, and I beefed up the steering, but my main issue was it wasn't a very hard learning experience. But if you look, let's see if I can bring this in a little bit closer. I'm just gonna pick it up and bring it over. So if you see these 2 screws right here, right? On the pictures, they look exactly alike, except for if you look real closely, and I'll show you in a minute, one is 22 millimeters long and the other is 20 millimeters long. Now these ones with the more of a chrome looking finish, like almost the gunmetal finish, are the 20 millimeter, and you use them there and where else? And right here. Can you see that on the camera? Oh, look, I got something in the way. There we go. There. Right there. So Bam Bam are the same kind, and then this one is more of a lighter color screw. So that is a tall tale sign, I believe. I don't know Tamiya that well. I wish I could say I did, but I'm not an aficionado, if that's a word. Basically, so let's come on over here into the directions. Hopefully the camera does it justice. But you can see that right there's a screw, right there's the screw, and right there's the screw. On this one, it says that it's 3 by 20 millimeter, which I should have paid attention to. On this one right here, it says 3 by 20 millimeter. But this one down here was 3 by 22 millimeter. Now, if I had paid attention close enough to that, I spent a lot of time making, because I was like, wow, that screw doesn't fit right. Well, maybe there was more of a tolerance, but I needed this all to go together. So I started adding washers in the front and the back, and adding tons of washers. And I was like, and part of me knew this does not feel right. But needless to say, I didn't find out until after putting this the shock tower on that these screws were what I needed, because the other screws weren't long enough to go all the way through. And I mean that it holds the whole top half of the front A-arm suspension.